Okay, I'm live. I know I'm live. 1 second. There's some weird bullshit going on tonight. Like, really crazy bullshit. On everything. My computer's decided to randomly crash like twice. I'm hoping it's not gonna do the same thing. But we'll find out. Right. So, nobody's watching yet, which is fine. That usually happens on Sundays. Although it's Monday now here in the UK. It's really warm in here. I have no idea why, but whatever. Summer, duh, that's why. I cannot wait to get the fans back in here, but I still need to clear out my office first. But that is coming up soon. I cannot wait for the trash pile to go away. It's just right there. It's just always there, always. Anyway, yeah, so liveTUBBS Weekly. So you guys know what the deal is while I'm waiting for people to show up and do the Hangouts thing and basically do the voting and everything like that. I will basically tell you how my week went, and then I will do the voting and read the comments and do all that cool stuff. But for now, it's just whatever, man. So yeah, okay. What's happened this week? A lot has happened this week. A lot of random crazy stuff, including lots of my money going away, which is sad. What we get to. Yeah, I recorded the pipe video really early on. It turned out not to be so much of a pipe video. It was more of a leather video, pup video, kind of inflation bloaty video, but whatever. It's just that it kind of was like an everything video, doing lots of requests at once. I've recorded like 4 videos this week, and I have loved that. I've loved getting into the whole, almost a video a weekday kind of thing. I've missed that a lot, because I get to play with the editing software a lot, and I get to actually do I get to use my computer for fun, not just for work, and that's awesome, because my computer is probably bored with all of the random just the files and shit that it has to look through, all of the text files and like editing of proofreading scripts and all of this stuff. It's like it must be really tedious for the computer, and I hate that. But the editing is a lot of fun. It's a lot of messing around with video clips and trying out new stuff and all of that. I mean, for example, one of my videos this week, one of the latest videos that hasn't come out yet because I'm going to upload it after I did the live stream. I didn't want to interrupt the live stream so much because, well, I hate it when it goes low quality. I don't know why. I'm not very pretty, but I'm even less pretty when it basically is all fuzzy and blurry, and it drives me crazy just looking at the preview and like seeing it go nuts, even though I absolutely hate looking at myself. But that's why I have the editing thing up normally, so I can't see the preview. I can only see the live preview on this screen. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, I recorded lots of stuff. Got a new shipment in of cigars. That's where one of my areas where my money's gone. Basically, this is the cigar for the year, so that's cool. So I'm happy with that. Although one of the first one that I had in the first cigar I had in like 3 months, it turned out to be a bit of a disaster, and you can see that in the last live stream, not the couple of last live streams before now, because it was just I'm guessing it was just dry. I don't know. I don't think that was the issue, but I don't know. I'm not gonna speculate on that. I'm just hoping that the next one's gonna be pretty good. But for like filming purposes, it was okay, you know. Yeah. One of my channels has been it's been kind of like blocked, locked. Sorry, I can't really upload anything to it. It's not a huge deal, but it's just kind of like these two of the videos that I've got on my computer are waiting to go on that channel, and they can't go on that channel yet because it's still locked. It's been locked all week. So again, it's not a big deal. They can go up now. In fact, I was going to do them before the live stream, but I realized that they are pretty big videos, big video files. So essentially, it's going to take a while for them to upload, and I didn't want to affect the live stream. So I keep thinking of stuff that I need to say later, like, oh yeah, this happened in the week. So my speech impediment has gotten worse just over the past month. I have no clue why. It's bugging the crap out of me. I have to emphasize with my hand a lot. Whatever. Like I said, that issue is gonna be solved relatively quickly. Some crap on my tissue. Yeah, I'm trying to think of. Oh, yeah, that's the thing I was trying to remind myself of in my head. Right. YouTube camera. That's the reason for the title. YouTube camera or YouTube Cam or YouTube Live or whatever whatever you want to call it. It's going to replace Google Hangouts soon because Google Hangouts is going away. You know, YouTube is starting to figure out. Well, they've been figuring it out since the beginning, since Google Plus, that they're trying to distance themselves a lot from Google products because they realize that nobody asked for this. You know, nobody. They kind of don't. They're trying to push away from the whole. Google is forcing people to use Google products. So yeah, and it's like they're trying to give you their own option. So they got Google Camera. I mean, not Google Camera. They had YouTube Camera, and they tested it out on their mobile devices for a long period of time. You know, for ages now. I can't remember when it started, and they decided to use that for the computers as well. For basically like desktop and laptops and PCs and all that stuff, and essentially it's working. You know, it's working to the best of their ability so far. So they've decided to do that, and they've tried to push that instead. And for the most part, it does work. You know, it works okay, but I think it requires a very steady internet connection. Otherwise, it basically flips out. And this is okay with phone cams and stuff. And you know, for your phone is very good at staying connected to the internet independently. You know, it basically doesn't need to worry about routers and stuff like that. Whereas, you know, computers just have like one connection over Wi-Fi, and that's it. You know, they've got nothing to kind of like go to if basically that doesn't work. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. It's computers are going to have to. They're going to have to really fix that, because I tried I think 3 times to basically get YouTube camera to work, and it basically works really well for the first couple of minutes, literally sometimes 2 minutes, and then it will just fuck off because my internet connection here is not the best. It's not shitty. It's not shitty anymore, but it's just not the best. So yeah, that's going to be an issue if they don't fix that fairly soon, basically. I don't understand why, because Google owns YouTube. I do not understand why Google can't just like basically give them the program, you know, give them Google Hangouts, and basically YouTube just to use Google Hangouts, but you know, renamed and stuff. I don't understand why they can't do that. You know, just like remove all the interfacing stuff from Google Hangouts and just make all the interfacing stuff match, you know, with attached to Google. I mean YouTube, and then basically just have it. It's software that exists already. So why is it not a thing? Why is this not an option? I don't know. It's crazy. Oh, by the way, for anybody that's new here, that's in the chat, I do not read the chat for the first portion of liveTUBBS Weekly, because it basically is like me telling you about all the stuff that's happened this week with regards to the channel and just life stuff, and just do my blogging thing. And then I will read the comments, and then we'll get on to voting for the next topic for whatever videos that I'm going to make this week or upload to whatever channel this week and stuff like that. So yeah, so I will read the comments. Just give me a minute. Yeah, I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, lots of money going out because basically I've decided to bite the bullet and just buy the thing. I saw some pictures a while ago online, and anybody that's in my Discord will understand this. What's happened? I basically tried on my friend's item of clothing. I don't want to spoil it, basically, for anybody who hasn't seen the Discord. I tried on my friend's item of clothing and really liked it. I thought it, you know, it felt okay on me. It looked okay on me. So I was like, I'll get one myself. You know, I'll get this outfit myself, and yeah, it'll be cool. And then I was like, no, because I can't really afford it. I don't really have any money to afford that. You know, I basically just, yeah, it's a whole big thing. I just couldn't afford it at the time. It was a bummer. And then basically I got I got a tiny bit of money. I got a tiny bit of money as a bonus for doing a certain job for work, and basically I was like, oh, I can afford this now. So I basically have used up just some spare money, just like an early birthday present for me. Actually, I spent all of the bonus money on my birthday presents. You know, I got my cigars. I got this thing, which is arriving in the next couple of weeks, because it's in multiple parts. And I also bought myself a computer game, because like I've been seeing this game on one of my friends won't shut up about this game for ages, and it's a SimCity game, and basically it's City Skylines, and like he won't shut up about it. He keeps telling me about all this cool stuff that he can do in it. So basically I was like, well, I have a Steam account, it's only $20, fuck it, you know. So yeah, I got it now. So I'm gonna play on it while because it's still Sunday technically for me. So I'm gonna play on it after this live stream and while the videos are uploading, because again I've got two cigar videos to upload. So yeah, lots of money going out, and hopefully you will see some of it in the next couple of months, because, well, you know, I kind of bought it for like to at least make a video with it. So yeah. So that's going to be a surprise. That's going to be cool. It will be a very cool unboxing. I'm going to wait until everything's here before I do a proper big unboxing. So there's going to be an unboxing video at some stage in the near future. So that's cool. I know at least one person likes to watch the unboxings and stuff, so that's cool. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's everything that's basically happened this week. So just like random craziness with the sleep cycle, which is always fun. Because this is like I had my breakfast at midnight today. So technically is now still breakfast. And then I came on here and well, I came on the computer and I did some work, and now I'm here with you guys. So yeah, and in about 3 hours time, I'm going to basically go back into the house and eat my dinner at 5 or 6 a.m. And then I'm going to have another dinner because piggy at around about 9, 10, 11 o'clock. And then I'm going to go to bed at 4, 5 p.m. So yeah. So yeah, that's everything that's happened this week. So yeah, it's just the sleep cycle's still screwed up. I hate myself. It's really irritating because for a long period of time, like I've got friends all over the world, and that's great. I love that. But for some reason, even some of my Australian friends are like, okay, dude, it's really late here. I'm gonna have to go. And I'm like, but everyone else is asleep too. How is everyone asleep all at once when everybody's literally on different hemispheres, different time zones? What? So yeah. Anyway, that's what's happened this week. I can't think of anything else that I need to tell you guys. Oh, something that really that I've kind of been semi-giggling about to myself for different reasons and stuff like that is I was talking to a psychiatrist friend who basically it's only because one of my friends is in the chat right now that I basically have. He's the only person I've really told this to, because it's not a big deal whatsoever. But I was talking to one of my psychiatrist friends, and to one of my psychiatrist friends, and basically he's trying to get his degree in geopsychology or cultural psychology and stuff like that. And basically we just were talking, and essentially he kind of gave me a free session kind of to try out he was trying to try out his technique, some more, because he's a regular psychiatrist, and certified and everything in the country that he's in. And basically he gave me like a kind of once over and stuff like that. And I think this is more his cultural psychiatry thing that was kind of kicked in. But essentially what he said to me was that I have a very low end form of Asperger's. And it's like I was like, well, neat, like kind of okay. And apparently it's a real common thing. It's like a really common thing that happens, especially with the Irish, and that's because we don't filter what we say a lot. Yeah, so that's a thing. But it's just really funny that basically I'm still fascinated by the whole aspect that entire cultures can actually have a diagnosed symptom kind of like in psychiatry. I just think that's fascinatingly weird. And when you look at it, it's like, actually that makes sense. The Australians also have no filter. They also have a form of Asperger's. What? So yeah, it's weirdly fascinating. Just so funny. Anyway, yeah, it's just odd. He also basically said that I have, you know, that there are signs of depression and everything, but he was like, but you know all about that anyway, you know, you know all of that stuff anyway. And I'm like, yeah, we've talked before about like the depression and stuff like that. So, in fact, that's one of the things that we basically were mainly conversing about before, you know, I had my little session, and essentially it's just a thing. Just a thing. Good news though, if I go to where he's in, then basically the country that he's in, I can get like free antidepressants. Don't really want them, but you know, whatever. Okay, now I can read the chat. I really do apologize, guys. The talky section went on for way too long, but it's mainly because I couldn't remember everything that's happened this week and if it happened last week, because weekends are kind of like are supposed to be end buffers to like the weeks, and my weekends have been oddly busy. So because I've been trying to catch up with work and stuff. Oh, before I get on to the chat, the comments, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'll read them in a second. Next week, I do not know what I'll be doing, you know, how often I'll be able to actually record or do a live stream on account of my mother's coming until Thursday. She's basically here probably right now. Not in my house because we don't have much space. Plus, she wanted to try out this really nice motel, and that's weird to me. She was going on and on about how nice this motel was. I was like, it's a motel. How nice can it be? You know. Oh, she said, oh, it's a bed and breakfast, but they're called a motel. And I was like, oh, still. So my mother's going to be like visiting. So I've essentially most of the days I will be out. I've cleared a bunch of work schedule. That's why I've been so busy with work. Is basically I've been catching up with all the stuff that I've been sick on, and basically also been trying to get everything done so that I can have at least 2 days while my mum's here of doing absolutely no work and just like taking her to a garden center or out for dinner or whatever. Anyway, now I'll read the chat. So here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, first I will read the weekly topic poll because you guys can vote. I encourage you to vote, so please vote. You can vote for guest week, live week, furry week, feet week, balloon week, advice week, leather week, or art week. So there's a lot of kind of like, there's not really much focused weeks. That's kind of irritating. So yeah, you can vote by basically typing in the chat, or you can vote by going onto my Discord server, and there's a weekly topic poll channel, and you basically just dump a little emoji next to or on the thing that you want to vote for, and I will tallying them up. I'll be tallying them up after I read all of the chat in just a minute. So yeah, if you could basically, if you're in the chat right now, then yeah, you can vote for the ones that you want by just putting them in, just writing them down basically. I'm just going to read that out one more time before I get on with the chat. So you can vote for guest week, live week, furry week, feet week, balloon week, advice week, leather week, or art week. I will just say that guest week, I don't know if that's going to be possible, because I mean I can try to get Daryl in a video or something, but don't know if that's going to be possible just yet. But yeah. Live week is very simple. It's just a live stream kind of thing. Yeah, it's kind of an extra, you know, like guest week is kind of an extra. It's kind of meant to be paired with something. Furry week is just like either me in my pup hood or in the piggy hood or whatever. Feet week is my feet. That's easy. Balloon week is just the lunar stuff because fun. Advice week is just when I basically come on here and we pick a topic to talk about, and hopefully we help each other. And leather week is kind of also an extra, but it can be its own whole thing. So yeah. And Art Week, I don't know if Art Week is still going to be a thing, because basically I need to get the office cleared out before I can actually do any art, and I've got a couple of projects that need to be done. So yeah. So let me just bleh. That's exactly what those mean. We're coming up to like a cycle finishing. So basically, eventually all of these are going to be reset. So we're going to have the whole entire list sorted pretty soon. I'll get the book out so that I'm not trying to find that later. Oh, I don't know why I did that. And I get my pen because somebody voted in the comments. I mean, in the in the comment section below, which you can do for next week if you want to vote for next week. Write in the comments below. But somebody voted for Balloon Week. There we go. Okay. So Panafox is here. Hey, Panafox, how you doing? Owen's here. Owen Canning says, hot and outrageously sexy. How are you doing, buddy? Well, hopefully I just told you. So yeah, I'm actually okay. I'm just kind of I mean, it's a bit depressing when I can't sleep, but I've been dealing with it in a unique way just this past month or so. I've been dealing with my depression by basically just turning it into anger. But most of the time my anger is more around about the food. Like, I need food to eat to stop me from being angry all the time. So yeah, Hulk smash. Anyway, good for you. Spend that cash on yourself. Well, essentially, I don't really get this way. I hate this. I hate spending cash on myself. I normally save it for well, mostly it's been saved for the events. I basically go to Vegas and stuff. But it's just that when I got this extra bonus, I basically was like, it's not a lot of money, but it's a spare $100 to basically, like, get my cigars and get the new thing that's coming. I'm still trying to keep that surprise, but you guys have probably guessed what it is by now. A lot of you who know me basically probably have already guessed what it is by now. And the video game, and like, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Anyway, yeah. Hey Itchy. Hey Itchy. I'm just like reading all the hellos. Dude, Postmates. Oh yeah. Could you deliver me some stuff, please? Yourself maybe. Fart Dad. That's a new one. I'm gonna check this channel out just because I'm curious. Come on then, I'll give you a shout out. Oh no, you don't have anything on your channel anyway. Okay. If you did have any videos or any content or anything, then basically I would have given you a shout out. Anybody that wants a shout out, then I don't mind giving them, but it's just that, like, I don't have my 11,000, 12,000 subscribers anymore because my old channel got deleted. So fun. And hey Jeffrey, I'm sorry I'm running late. Great because of anything. It's okay, dude. Don't worry about it. But yeah, FMF is also here. Howdy. I want to give you a good hard squeeze. that's nice. I don't mind snuggles, Jeff. It's fine. Oh, you mean that's very interesting what I said, right? Got it. My mustache is trying to get into my mouth. Fun. Love big naughty boys. What? That's a bit creepy. Do you mean men, right? Not boys. Men. Right? Also naughty. What? Okay. Just it's coming off a tiny bit creepy, that that last thing you said. Anyway. Oh, Jeffries, and then they've got the votes. So we got Pipe and Leather Week. We've done Pipe Week. There's no Pipe Week. That was last week. We've done that. I uploaded the video and everything. Didn't I? Am I forgetting that? Nope, there it is. It's on the Daddy Dog channel. It's the Human Balloon 46 Leather Edition. That was Pipe Week. Oh, well, leather I can do. Leather. Where is leather? There it is. Balloon Week. Where's Balloon Week? There it is. And Live Week. Where's Live Week? It's on top. Hey, Preston. Doug Mott. Getting a lot of new people. I love it. I do. Just, you know. It's like, I don't know what that icon is because it's really small on my screen, so I'm just going to, no, that's Jeffrey. I'm trying to find the icon for, give me a moment. Oh, never mind. It's an apple. It's the death apple from, oh, what's it called? It's Snow White, I think. It looks like that anyway. Anyway, oh, Balloon Week, right? Okay. Okay. I used to watch a while ago, but my phone's been broken. It's okay. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but a man is offering me money to drive my car over live lobsters. He's offering loads of money, but I'm conflicted morally. Well, I wouldn't do it. You know, I wouldn't do that. Because mainly because, I mean, if they were going to be eaten afterwards, then yes, but I don't think you'd want to eat basically roadkill. You know, it's mainly because, you know, the lobsters, they're going to be eaten if you basically, yeah, it's a thing. Why? Why is that a thing though? That's the thing. It's the poison apple from Snow White. I knew it. So sorry again, by the way, but for the random chatting, for the random thing, is lobster kill a fetish? No, but sadly, crushing small animals is a fetish. It's weird. You know, I don't understand it. It's one of the fetishes that I can't. You know, I can't figure it out. But most other fetishes I kind of can see basically like where it's like, no, I get it. I get it. I get how that would get people off in some way. I understand that, but it's just that when it comes to things like pedophilia or like intensively hurting something to the point where you're killing it, it's like, no, you know. Anyway, do you remember during the blueberry soda editing stream, I remember that. You were wondering if I would join, and we're talking about me, and we're talking about me just before I joined. I don't know. I don't remember, but I do a lot of editing streams. You know, a lot of weird stuff happens sometimes when I'm editing shit. So yeah, I do apologize. I don't, you know, I'm not trying to forget people and stuff. It's not that I've forgotten you. It's just that, you know, I remember the name. It's just like, why do I know this name? You know. Anyway, right, I'm going to do the tallying up just real quick. So if anybody is on Discord, then basically the polls are closed. I'm going to take down the polls are open sign. There we go. On Discord. So yeah. I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a while ago now. It was a while ago. You know, I'm sorry. I don't remember. You know, Jeffrey's on almost every single one of my live streams. Basically, I don't remember something that he said from back then. Could you give me some context? You know, besides just the time and date kind of thing. No, Doug. It's gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna be like, oh crap, what did I forget? You know, what did I forget? What am I not remembering here? Just anyway, right. I'm gonna do the tallying up real quick. So, right. So no more votes. You can vote for next week, by the way. So if depending on what the outcome of this tallying up is, you can vote for guest week, live week, furry week, feet week, balloon week, advice week, leather week, or art week. So you can vote for any of those in the chat right now or in the comments down below. If you're watching this on playback and all of that good stuff. So let me just. But this week is being decided as we speak. Wow, Feet Week has not had a clear winner for like what? It's had no votes for ages. What is the deal? Okay, and we have our winners. We have our winners. I'm always going to vote for feet or balloons. Okay, well that makes sense. So let me just read out the things. Right, so guest week had 1 vote. Live week had 4 votes. Furry week had 1 vote. Feet week had no votes. Balloon week had 4 votes. Advice week had no votes. Leather week had 3 votes. And art week had no votes. So it is live week, which means I'll be doing a live stream every day. And it is balloon week. So I'm setting up the thing so you guys can vote for next time. So, does anybody have any balloon ideals? Shut up, desk. My desk is squeaking. Yeah, does anyone have any balloon video ideas? What would you like to see for balloon video ideas? Okay. So let me just, I'm just going to clear the list on Discord. This may take a second, so like, yeah, talk to me. So it's live week and balloon week at the same time, so delete that. I'm going to have to type all these in again, which is fun. Yeah. I thought I made a mistake then. I'm just like, no. Right, so. And it's now live / balloon. Okay. So if you want to vote for, while this stream is still happening, if you want to vote for guest week, furry week, feet week, advice week, leather week, or art week, then by all means, go for it. There might be also a new category called rubber week coming up, but it depends because basically I don't have any rubber gear, but that might change soon, essentially. And no, it's not. It's not because of the thing that's arriving here. You know, it's not that's not a piece of clothing. So yeah, if you want to vote for next week, then go for it. But it's balloon week ideas. Anybody got any? Open to any suggestions, guys. I have an idea for what I want to do, but that's just what I want to do. I always want some kind of creative feedback. If anybody's got any. So I've just got to fix something real quick. Rubber Week sounds like it would be fun. It does. It's mainly because I've got a buddy who basically is like who it might be appearing in a video at some stage fairly soon. Who basically has got a bunch of leather stuff in various sizes, and he wants to, you know, he's willing to let me try on some stuff. So could be fun. I don't know. Anyway, I'm always going to vote for feet and balloons, so I just put you down for feet already for next week. You can also vote in different live streams as well, so don't worry about it. Balloons. Well, it's already balloons. Don't worry. I think it's because now we now YouTube targets. We know YouTube targets your feet and gives you strikes, so we don't want to vote for it in case you get in trouble over it. Well, the thing is that basically that feet week thing, the foot channel is now I can upload to it again. It's been a while now, so I can upload to the foot channel again. But essentially, if I just mark all of the videos as, you know, as adult, then essentially YouTube can't get like have a hissy fit. Especially since I'm not even doing anything with my feet that's that, you know, weird or kind of like sexual in any way. It literally is just usually me walking. or standing on something, you know. And it's not even I don't want to stand on stuff that makes my foot dirty. So basically, I'm not going to do any gooey stuff. So yeah, there's been a shower foot video, but that's it. When I dry off my foot. So yeah, it's not a big deal. You know, and if they do like for a complete hissy fit and take down that channel, then it's just one channel. I'm still going to upload the foot videos to other things. I'm not taking it off of the list because people want to see it. So yeah. But I understand what you mean, FMF. I get it. It's just kind of one of those things. Yay for loons. Exactly. Do you remember you videoed the daddening waistcoat? I've been trying to find it, but I can't find which one of your channels it's on. Well, that would probably be on the Daddy Dog channel. No, not the Daddy Dog channel. It might not be up yet. That's the thing. I've got a lot of videos, and basically I'm also uploading the raw footage. So I know at least a couple of sections of raw footage have been on YouTube. So of that thing, I'm just trying to think. I don't think it's up yet. But do you want me to put it up? Because it will probably be up on the Fat Daddy Tubbs channel, if it will be anywhere. If it's not there yet already, then I can put it up. Just let me know, and I'll make a note of it to upload that next. Yeah, so if anybody has any requests like that, let me know. But when Balloon Week sounds like fun, yes, it's Balloon Week. It's just basically me blowing up balloons and playing with them in various ways. I'm a bit of a Luna, and I've got a Luna friends. So basically, it's like yeah. Like I said, I already have an idea for what I'm going to do. It's what anybody else basically wants me to do. I'm always open to suggestions. Can't be anything super sexual though, or sexual at all. Although everything can be considered sexual to some people. So YouTube is kind of super crazy when it does this. Anyway, Ooh, Rubber Week sounds like it would be fun. Yeah. Just like he's got a large rubber cat suit kind of situation, and I kind of want to see what that's like. I don't know though, because I'm very hairy. I'm just worried that I'm gonna get. He's hairy too, and he seems to be fine in it. It's weird. I'm talking about this stuff. I'd love to hear the idea. No, I don't want it to influence anybody. It's basically I'm just looking to blow up some balloons either until they pop or don't pop, using the hand pump again, but in a certain way in front of the camera with the shirt on and the braces. You know, that's all my idea is. I personally don't understand the whole balloon thing. Do you think you could explain it? It's all about the anticipation, you know. Like, is it going to pop? Is it not going to pop? For me, it's for me personally with the whole Luna thing. When I get into that kind of mindset, because I only have really one main fetish, and everything else is kind of like I'm very, very empathic when it comes to it. So for me, when I do think about the whole balloon fetish thing, I imagine what other people get out of it, and basically it's very much about the anticipation, the size and the shape of balloons and how you can squish them and the noises they make and all that stuff. It's just, yeah. So yeah. Owen says, blow them up until they burst. Sit your ass on them and destroy them. Are you trying to tell me to do something in? Because don't tell people what to do. Yeah, I would love if you put that back up. It's one of my favorite videos. Okay, so it's the daddening waistcoat. The daddening. Don't have my glasses on. So there we go. I will upload that as soon as I've well, next time I can upload stuff. It'll probably be on the Fat Daddy Tubbs channel. So yeah, if it's not already done, let me just double check, because I've got a folder of everything that's already been uploaded to YouTube. Because it has to go. The thing is that things, so they need to go through Pornhub, because I'm uploading everything into the archive, which is going to be on Pornhub. And then once they've done that, they get put into a folder for ready for YouTube, if they are in fact YouTube safe or haven't been rejected by YouTube in the past. And basically, once they're in that folder, then they get slowly uploaded to YouTube, because I can't just dump everything on YouTube, because that would take years. My computer would explode. So I basically just pick them at random, which ones go on whatever channel. And every week, basically, I use one of the channels, and that channel will be the one that I upload to, even the old videos, as well as making a new video. So that's how that works. So if it's been done, then it basically goes into the complete and into my personal archive on my computer, or on my external hard drive. So I just quickly check if it's already been done or not. And this also tells me what channel it's on, if it has already been done. I'm not sure if it's actually called the daddening or daddening waistcoat or what. So D. Fat Daddy returns, doing as told. Fat Daddy's donuts. So it's not under D. T. It's already uploaded, but for some reason it's not telling me what channel it's on. The daddening waistcoat. It's not telling me what channel it's on. No problem. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to look it up. Give me a second. Where are we? Okay. I think it would have gone onto it's either on liveTUBBS. The internet's being a bit slow on this computer for some reason. I have no idea why. Go away. I can't see the chat while I'm doing this, so I do apologize. But hold on. Hold on. Where are we? Videos. Okay, I'm looking at all the videos now on the Fat Daddy Tubbs channel. There's clips of it on the Fat Daddy Tubbs channel. It's not there. But yeah, IMG6270 is a clip from it. as well as IMG6269. I'm going to find it. I think I know where it's gone. It's probably on the. It's actually probably on the. It might be on the Tobacco Tubs channel. There's only one other place I can think that it's on, and that would be the Daddy Dog channel. Let me just. Where are we? There we go. I'm a finding. I should just use the search filter feature, shouldn't I? Because that will probably be way quicker than me just like going through all of the pillow padding, disco belly, which is something I found recently. I was like, that one's been lost. I thought that was lost, but I found it on my external, in my other external hard drive. Oh my god, man, I've made a lot of videos. Who's in test? Definitely on Pornhub, if that helps. If it goes through these stages, it's definitely been uploaded to Pornhub. So yeah. I thought that was it then. It's just a human long video. What the fuck? It's not here. Oh, what was it called again? What was it called again? No. Sorry about this, guys. I still can't see the chat while I'm doing this. It was called like the deadening. I found it a second ago. What the hell? Yeah, the deadening waistcoat. The deadening waistcoat. Right. Okay. So I'm just going to search YouTube, which means I need it. I need. There it is. The Tank of Tubs. It's on the Tank of Tubs channel. See, that wasn't the place that I was thinking of. It was either going to be there. It was either going to be in the Daddy Dog channel, but yeah. So yeah, 9 months ago, the Tank of Tubs. It's there. The deadening waistcoat. I just searched that, and that basically came up right away on my screen. Ignore the dustiness of my screen, but yeah, see the deadening waistcoat. There it is. I can't put links into the chat. I'm sorry. Right. And it was somewhere. But I've got to update my file now because it's basically, yeah. The thing is that the filing system came after I'd started uploading stuff to YouTube. So it all used to go into one everything complete folder. And then I decided to basically make individual folders based on, you know, whatever channel I'm using at the time, and put everything that I upload from that point on into that folder. So I basically, yeah. Anyway, have you ever done a gas flatulence week? Well, no. However, this is the full list. Pump tubs, which is the inflation videos, so that's kind of a thing that will result in gas. Bloating week can also result in gas. Piggy noise week is mostly burps, but is basically any kind of gas. So that's that. As well as glutton week and funnel week and builder pig week, bad daddy week, belly play week could even do that as well. But yeah, so there's plenty of weeks to choose from if you like gas / flatulence. Well, I don't tend to categorize it like that. Yeah, it's pretty. Thank you, Itchy. Itchy to the defense. It's like, so yeah, to the rescue. I'm so sorry, Tubbs. I had a phone call, but I'm back. It's okay, dude. Dude, it's fine. You don't have to worry about it. I'll just assume you're on the phone or falling asleep. It's fine. Wait, so in a way, balloon fetish is like an inflation fetish for people who don't like people. JK, I don't want to diminish things that you like. Well, no, because some people actually do think, you know, they like balloons because they like to imagine them as parts of people's bodies. So yeah, it's like a thing. It could be anything. It's weird. It's a really different world, Doug. It's more about fear and anticipation with balloons. Well, that's what it's like for some people. Everybody's different. Everybody's different. It's okay, dude. It's fine. That's okay. I've had this crazy weird fetish since I was a kid, so I'm used to people thinking, "What the fuck about it?" Yeah, somebody did that on Pornhub. Somebody did that to me on Pornhub. I basically uploaded well, one of the videos that I uploaded recently on Pornhub basically had a what the fuck, I didn't, you know, what the fuck is this? Like, I didn't think this thing was like allowed on Pornhub, and it's like, it's Pornhub. They allow anything. They've been super cool, by the way, Pornhub has. Would it have the same title on Pornhub? Yes, I think so. The Daddening Waistcoat. Oh, weird. When I looked it up, I got no results. I wish we could. You got no results? I did show you it. Oh, damn it. Is it still? It's still here. 1 second. I could fix this. I'll give you the link. I'll put the link in the chat. 1 second. Shut up, computer. It's like, we've detected a URL that you could basically do stuff with, and it's like, yeah, I know I can do anything with any URL. Shut up. Okay. So we go to liveTUBBSweekly. I'm not logged in as liveTUBBS on this computer, so it will not accept links if I drop links in the thing. So if I go to liveTUBBS, by the way, do you like the icon? The liveTUBBS icon? Has anybody guessed what this is? What the liveTUBBS icon is? It changes every week, so it's basically it's like a mini competition to figure out what it is. There you go. So there it is. I wish we could press our big bellies together. Okay. It might be a bit weird because I don't know you, dude. Sorry to waste your time, pun intended. It's okay, dude. Can I be in the middle? Jeffrey Grissom, who's Chris? What? So just reading your conversation. I didn't want to read it out loud because when people are talking to each other, yeah. When I look it up now, I see it, but when I looked it up like a month ago, I couldn't find it. Yeah, it's okay. So I did that for nothing. Damn it. Anyway, Itchy, USA Sweet. I'm gonna go let others guess first. Yes, FMF. You have figured it out, but I know you figured it out. Man, you leave for a minute and the chat gets weird. It's Panda Fox. It's always been weird. It's always weird, Panda Fox. You know that. Well, the icon next to Itchy and Jeffrey's names. What? No, the icon for the liveTUBBS channel. The icon, you know, the avatar for the liveTUBBS channel. So my book looked like it was going to fall off the table. It's basically if you go to the liveTUBBS main page, if you open it up on a different window or something, then it should be bigger, so you can actually take a guess. But no, basically when yeah. Because it's going to change in a minute because I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to start to change over the icons and stuff, which means that you guys will have to talk because I will be busy doing all the switch arounds and stuff. And I love that. God damn it. I have crap in my eye. Always. So did we get any suggestions for the... I don't have to upload that anymore because that's already uploaded. But you found the video. It's all good. There's a link to it, so I don't have to upload that. Yeah, is any suggestions for the... the Luna video, or am I cool with just like going with what I wanted to do? I'm okay with basically that's what I wanted to do could be easily integrated with anything else, you know. So basically, if anybody has any ideas, then yeah. When you need to fart, how do you do it? Do you lean over to give an arse cheek freedom? What? Well, I normally do it kind of. It normally just happens quietly by itself. It's like I don't make a huge event out of it. You know, I mean, if I think it's going to be happening, then I normally lean. But yeah, it's a very odd question. Yeah, we like to take normal chat and expand it to much more, but it's fun because you can game friends. I know my puns are unbearable. Is that Wolfie? You love my idea. It's basically just me using the hand pump to blow up balloons. So, and yeah, anything that happens after that, I'm okay with anybody making suggestions, because I literally am either I'm gonna blow one up to B2P, and I'm gonna put another one a different way, I think. That sounds great. I already want that. Right. FMF, you can tell them what the icon is. I'm going to switch it around now. You guys seem to be having a good dialogue, so I don't have to. I was going to say contribute, but then I was like, that's the wrong thing to say. You don't mean that. I mean, I will contribute. I'm just saying that basically, yeah. Somebody should poke Wolfie and basically tell him somebody's making puns. Isn't that Wolfie's job to make puns? Yeah, but what is Mirror Universe Kirk doing? It's a very nerdy thing. With the green top and the Terran Empire pin, yeah. But he's giving a Nazi salute, but it's not really a Nazi salute. I'm not going to repeat what he does because, well, you know, I'm not a Nazi. Right, so liveTUBBS, there it is. Activating that channel in a second. I've got to change some stuff. You know what parades have itchy floats because balloons float, and hopefully Tubbs too if he grows too much. What? I don't. Only if I'm like filled a lot with hydrogen. If I get really stretchy and get filled with hydrogen, then yes. Helium just does nothing. I've done that. It doesn't do anything. There's a reason I didn't mention his hand gesture, right? Well, well, you know. Well, it's going to change in a minute. I'm just organizing the background pictures for the channels because I do that as well. Change those every week. No. My puns slowly fizzle when I run out of ideas. Okay. Are you going to do another inflation video soon? Says Simon. Hi, Simon. I did one. I did one. Last Wednesday at 2:07. It says here. On the Daddy Dog Tabs channel, the Human Balloon 46 Leather Edition was uploaded. So have fun. You know, all the time. Like, you want me to do one every single week, I bet. But, you know, there are other things in other channels. I missed the Pig TF stream. When are you uploading the full video? It's going to be uploaded after when I come off of this stream, then I'm going to upload it. I'm going to start uploading it. I didn't want it to you know, affect the quality of the live stream, because it does that when I upload stuff. It basically, the live stream goes all kind of like fuzzy and misses frames and all of that annoying stuff. Because of course it does. Of course it does. I was watching for it on the Inflatable Tubs channel. And basically, yeah. So needs his inflation fix. Yeah, when it's inflation week, when it's basically pump week or inflation week, then basically that's where I would upload it. But if it's not, then it's fair game for any channel. his inflations need to be filled up. Yeah. Do you ever spank naughty boys? But no. The thing is, I don't call them boys. It just seems creepy whenever I think of the word boy in a sexual way. You know, that's too creepy. My brain can't go there. It's bad. So basically, they're subs or pups or, you know. But no, flogging I have done. I've never had it done to me. I tried it on myself once, and I just wasn't into it. Self-flogging. It's like, I do that all the time. No. Yeah, it's a thing. Piggy's another good one. I like to use the word piggy instead for that. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing. You've completely like I'm on YouTube and I'm on the YouTube. I'm reading I don't know what's going on. Wolfie is pun god. You can't dethrone him. Well, imagine if they're both here at the same time. That would be. I was gonna say that would be hell. I mean, it would be good, not bad. It was, yeah, I have missed Wolfie. Wolfie hasn't been around for a long time, and I kind of think I know why, but I don't want to presume. So I miss Wolfie a lot. I know he's around though. I see him on my Discord. Making sure my Discord doesn't fuck off. Honestly, I would love to reign over the pun kingdom with him. Yeah. Right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Somebody tell me. I'm lost. My brain hurts. Changing the icons. I'm changing the channel art and icons. That's what I'm doing. Right. So going over to the liveTUBBS channel. Going to my channel, and I'm changing the No way. I selected the same image at random twice. Oh, everybody misses you, Wolfie. I really do hope he's okay. If you were to mix inflation and lunar by inflating balloons, then pretending to inhale them, just them using padding. Well, the thing is, I've actually done that. I've actually done the. I did a video ages ago where basically I swallowed air basically from a balloon, and it had mixed results. It wasn't the bestiest, but it wasn't shitty at the same time. It just didn't. You've got a lot of compression in my stomach, that happens, and gas escapes, or it goes deeper into your intestines or whatever. So basically, it's like, yeah. But that's a cool idea. I like that. It's just that I don't have clothes big enough to do that. Essentially, what would happen is it would just be another boiler suit video, and I kind of feel like there's not much. What's it called? It's not much variety. My brain. It just doesn't feel like it's much. There's much variety in it, so it's kind of. I don't know. Do you think that would be a good idea? Because I could do that. I could do that with the padding thing, It just depends if you want to see another boiler suit video by me. It's just kind of, again, I just don't feel like, yeah, I don't know. Looks like Owen fucked up your thinking process. It's not just, no, it's because basically I'm not used to you guys. I was gonna say something bad. No, shut up. I'm not used to basically there being this much dialogue in the chat while I'm doing this. Sometimes on some of the liveTUBBSweeklies, it's like 3 people in the chat talking, and and it's a bit slower paced. It's nice to have this much dialogue in the chat. No, I'm not into the clown thing. That would probably have to be a paid video, because I'm just not into. I'm just not into the clown thing, And now I'm all quiet. I'm sorry about that. I was like, nobody's saying anything. It's like, nobody's saying anything. What's going on? But I was like, oh wait, I'm one of the people that's not saying anything. Oh, my brain. Don't worry, brain. It's not really your fault. It's just, yeah. Clowns are weird. I don't think. See, that's the thing. I can't see why people are scared of clowns, and I can't see why but you know why people are why. Actually, no, that's not true. I can see why people are scared. You know, I understand it. I get it. It's just that personally, you know, I've never looked at a picture of a clown, even when somebody claims that this picture is horrific. I'm like, just a clown. You know. And somebody was like, somebody sent me a picture. This was ages ago. Somebody was trying to explain the whole clown thing, and they were like, "How can you not see that this picture?" And they showed a clown with a big knife and kind of like it's like blood stains over it and stuff like that, and it was still doing like it had like a big evil smile on it, and it was still in the clown makeup and everything. And I was like, well, yeah, that's scary, but that's only because that is that person is a deranged person who obviously is like he's like a knife murderer person. He's a, who happens to be a clown. It's like, that's why that's scary. It's not because he's a clown that scares me. It's because he's holding a bloody knife that looks like he wants to stab me. That's why that's scary. So yeah, I never understood that, but I never understood yeah, it's a thing. Everybody's got their thing, I guess. It's just, yeah. Also, that would require me to actually say the whole lines and everything. And do you guys know how much I hate voice acting? You guys know it. I'm not a fan of the voice acting. It's not good. Not good. I don't know what accent that is, but it's crazy. Right, I'm changing the Hitler Kirk picture because I've had enough of it, to be honest. What can I change it to next? Oh, I'm going to be very generic. Should I be just very generic? I was just going to have a picture of the Enterprise. It's a cool picture of the Enterprise. I'm going to do it. I'm just going to be very generic. Yeah, could you guess what this picture is? It's like, yeah, it's going to take a while for it to change, but so I'm trying to write and listen. It's okay. It's okay. Then again, coming from a furry that doesn't say much, that clowns are weird. No, well, some clowns are weird. Yeah, I'm going to be a basic bitch nerd here, and basically just basically you're basic. Just upload that as my thumbnail because why not? Doug says, I used to just watch your videos in just a sexual way, but watching the filming and editing streams has really made me appreciate them as art. So, I don't even see them as art. I don't really see my videos as art. It's kind of more of it's just something fun. Somebody asks me to film something, and basically, if I think it's a cool idea, or I haven't seen somebody do that, or I wanted to try doing that, then basically I will film it, and it's just kind of like fun I like editing. It's a fun thing, but I don't really see it as art. But I get it. And I do appreciate that you appreciate it. That's a nice thing to say, dude. Thank you. Same here, Tubbs. I'm just not a fan of clowns. I'm not really a fan of them. I kind of nothing them. That's the thing. I don't really have an opinion either way of it. They're not scary to me. They're not funny to me. But that's the thing. Some of them are. Some of them are actually comedians, and I get that. That's funny. I like me a bit of slapstick. Everybody does. But why did my brain instantly go to? You like slapstick? Get it? Because when you slap your stick, yeah. Okay, finding a picture to replace the picture on the liveTUBBS channel. To be honest, I'm afraid of clowns too, but Steven Cedar made a video like it, and it was pretty cool. Yeah, cool. I found clowns. FMF says I found clowns way more effective as a goth horror aesthetic, more potent than the fun silly clowns. Okay. All clown stuff either irritates me or does nothing. Well, it's circus clowns actually have an act, you know. It's like a stand-up act, but it's very much more prop based, you know, and it's very there's no talking. It's very slapstick. I get it, you know. Some of them are actually really good, you know, but it just depends. It depends. Also, I don't know. I have no clue where it's from, but oh my god, there's I've been looking for this piece of oh, what's it called? Public domain films. There's like a really old clip from. I've been trying to find the movie that it's from. It looks like it's from a movie, but I have no idea. But it's public domain. It's black and white. But it's basically of a clown act, and one of the clowns is adorable. You know how they have like some clowns have like the big like hula hoop pants and stuff like that? Well, he was wearing them, but he was actually round enough, like his actual stomach was round enough and it was real because I've seen him fall over and stuff. So that was his actual body to basically almost fill the hula hoop. And he had a big mustache and like really, really, really cool makeup and everything. It was like he's actually really cute. He was just really cute. I just was like, I want to see all of this. Wherever this comes from, I want to see all of it because it looks funny and he's cute. So yeah, you know, there are certain clowns that pull it off and look adorable. But like, I don't have a clown fetish. It's just literally for that one individual clown that basically is like he's adorable. But yeah. You got me distracted again. You guys. Right, I'm looking for a balloon picture for the icon of liveTUBBS. OG Pennywise freaks me out. Original Pennywise. Why? Isn't it? Oh fuck. So I found the perfect picture, but now I've lost it. I put it somewhere. I put it in the used folder, and then now I've got to find it in the used folder because I've clicked away at something. Why? I just find the new one cool, not scary. Okay. What is your new profile? Was just signed. Was just a sign that says "Wolf come home." What? What if your new profile was just a sign that says "Wolf come home," Wolfie come home? Because it's not his home. He just visits my channel every now and again, which is nice. I think he's a moderator as well. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, by the way, there's somebody on like he's a super famous bear now on Twitter. Not just on Twitter. I can't remember what his name is. Java something, his actual name. But yeah, we've been talking on like Facebook, and he's a super nice guy. But he posts a lot of videos of him working out and never showing his face on YouTube, and eating and burping and just lots of belly videos and stuff. He is really nice, really super nice, sweet guy, and I'm really annoyed because he lives in Spain, but he lived in the UK for the longest time. But yeah, his picture just showed up on my computer for some reason. I can't find this picture anymore. This is actually infuriating. I'm just looking for something that's equal to it or whatever if I happen to scroll past it, you know? You know, for the band, for the band, for the band. I love my keyboard. It's so resilient. I've banged it. I've hit it. I can't remember his name. His actual name is like Java, or Hava, or whatever you want to call it, however you want to call him. But it's like chubby bear or fat bear and a number, you know. But he's become mega famous on like every time I'm on Tumblr to check something, he's there. So it's like it's like, oh, I know him. He's super nice. Has an OnlyFans. He keeps advertising his OnlyFans site thing. How did I spark such a huge conversation about clowns? I have no idea. Emo Kid rule number 1: clowns are so annoying. They are sometimes. It depends. One of my neighbors is a clown, and her tricks and act is good. I mean, the clown aesthetic, just the look. I don't much like the look. Like the look. Clown acts are decent enough. Yes, that's what I mean. You know, like if it's just like if I'm going to a circus, you know, like a fun fair, and it has a circus in it, then I will go in and watch the clown act because the clown act is fun. It's it's fun and silly. So yeah. I have ADHD, so I'm constantly distracting myself. I don't know how I had the effect on other people. How do I become a moderator? How do you become a moderator? Sorry. Basically, it's just people I like really trust. I give them the wrench, as it were, because it's the blue wrench that you get. But the thing is that basically, I'm trying not to have too many moderators. But I mean, for example, if you're on Discord and you've invited me, you know, if you have your own Discord on Discord, if you have your own server, then basically I might give you a mod position because, you know, you've got your own server, you know how to run a server. If you basically see anybody acting up in my server, then feel free. But basically, it's just people I know who I trust. He's, you know, they're super fun. It's a super fun friend. Super fun friend. Not that anybody who isn't a moderator isn't trusted, and I hate you and all that stuff. Oh my god, it's a minefield talking to you guys sometimes. Like, you actually want me to get into trouble, don't you? What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Okay, this is driving me crazy. I'm giving up. I'm basically looking for a different picture. Why are there no other pictures? What the fuck? How hard is it to find just a balloon-related picture, you know, on my computer? Apparently really hard. What the guy who lives in Spain, I read that. After all the bears and fat LGBT guys migrated to Twitter from Tumblr, I've been done with the bear community. Okay. The timeline was always fucking Detroit with NSFE pigs. I think somebody's missing keys. I'm not judging. I'm just saying. I think somebody's like one of their either their keyboard's broken or what. Is it Chubby Bear 79? That sounds familiar because I love him. His Insta is that's him. His love handles are literal perfection. Oh, mine aren't that great then. I see how it is. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm fine. My love handles are fine. He's got way better skin than me. But then again, most people do because my skin has just been destroyed by all the chlorine from swimming all the time. So much swimming. Oh my god, so much. Oh. I'm gonna use that one because why not? Pink. Pat says, hey man, you tried typing with big ass hands like mine. I have trouble typing with chubby hands, but I still manage to type stuff. Like, think you're the only one with chubby hand problems. I was gonna say bitch please, but then I was like, nah. You probably have bigger hands than me anyway, because my hands are short, but they're very wide and they're chunky. They're chunky hands. Done. Okay. I have many pics. If you want balloon pics, I can share. No, it was a specific picture. There was a picture that I had where basically it's from one of my latest balloon videos where basically I was like in front of the balloon with the pump like that, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. I'll get that. And it's on my computer somewhere in my used folder, in the wrong section probably. But I can't find it anymore, so I'm just like, whatever. I'm just using a random round picture. Tubbs, you have love cinder blocks. They're fine. Wait, what? Doug says, no, yours are amazing too. His gut isn't big enough, so his love handles stick out more. That's true. I will say that basically from my back, you can actually make out my my love handles, but from my side, they're not really that prominent. My rest of my back is kind of flattened and then rounded at the top. I've got that big piggy kind of, you know, they've got that kind of like hunch, the big fat hunch in between like their muscles, their back muscles. It's kind of like, that's what I've got. I'm kind of semi-proud of it, but not really. I don't know. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, dude, fat fingers come with the bod after the bod we all suffer. It's not, yeah, it's not that bad. I never really notice it unless I am typing on my phone. In which case, I normally just end up just poking the screen, just really careful. But yeah. What was the retracted message? Okay, I'll say it. Bitch, please. Cute chunky hands. I just got the cinder block joke. You guys. Right, I think that we are all cool. I think that all of the images have been like switched around, so I don't have to do this anymore. Oh, so annoying. It's just that finding that I haven't done much lunar stuff, so basically there's not much out there, many pictures out there of me with the balloons. So yeah. Doug says I like wearing rings, but I can never find ones that fit my stubs. It's annoying, but I don't like wearing jewelry at all. Like I said to myself, I'm gonna wear my Mjolnir necklace, and it's not there. Like I got it in February, and I've worn it. I only wear it. Well, I've worn it on vacation, but essentially, unless I know I'm going to be shirtless at some stage, I basically leave it off. And even when I'm going to be shirtless, you've seen in videos, it's not there. So it keeps disappearing. Although in one of my last videos, it couldn't be there because I was in all my leather stuff and I didn't want it to catch on anything. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not a fan of jewelry anyway. I just kind of like the only reason why I wear clothes is because it's practical. You know. There's nothing practical about jewelry. But yeah, I'm looking for a nicer Mjolnir, by the way, because I recently had a really good look at the actual thing, and it's the Celtic engraving is literally bullshit, not cool, you know. I kind of feel like inflating right now, but not sure. Okay. What's going on? Oh, you. Sorry. Balloon stuff is great. I love your bottom burp stuff too. Everything you do is just loads of fun. Well, thank you. Bottom burp? Do you mean farty stuff? You could say fart. I don't care. If clothes weren't practical, you would walk around naked. Well, if they weren't practical in keeping me warm, then yes. And if society deemed it okay, then yeah, I wouldn't care. You know, I have no compunction about people seeing me, all of me. You know, but you've probably seen pictures somewhere. They're on the internet. So, yeah. Right, guys. Well, I'm basically done with all of the liveTUBBSweekly stuff. We've done the voting. We've done, we've come up with a new week and everything. I've got an idea for what I'm going to do, but I haven't heard anybody besides Owen kind of in a not cool way ask me to basically sit on a balloon. Maybe. You know. So if anybody's got any ideas, then have at it. And it's going to be like, basically I'm going to come back. I'm going to do the live streams every day as well because it's live week. I don't know when I'm going to do them on account of my mother's coming here until Thursday. So yeah. Talking about inflating. Damn, I missed it. Well, we're still here. Talk about anything. I still find it weird, FMF says. Oh, by the way, hi, James. I still find it weird that the symbol of one of my ancestors' gods is a trendy piece of casual jewelry. I wonder if one of my Poir ancestors is screaming at this. Well, unlikely because they're all dead. Sorry. So my ancestors can't can't do anything to me because they're all dead. I don't know why that's so funny to. It's something that my cousin said to me a while back. Well, no, he didn't say it to me. He said it to see. He said it to. He said it to. I can't remember who it was. I think it was one of our aunts or something. But my cousin basically. Like, what was it? What the fuck was it? Oh, it was because he was eating meat around my aunt, and her mother, basically, her mother was a vegetarian before she died and stuff, and said that basically it was like meat was carcinogen. It basically it's a carcinogen and meat is bad and all that stuff like that. So basically, like he said to her, she was all like, "What if your grandmother, what if your grandmother like saw you eating meat?" And he was like, "Well, it's tough luck because she can't. She's dead." Oh my god! I don't know why, but I nearly wet myself. I don't know why. Sorry. Oh my god. I still find it weird that a symbol of one of my ancestors' gods is a trendy piece of casual jewelry. Newsflash. What about the crucifix? That is also, it's the whole thing. It's like some people who aren't even Christian basically wear a crucifix because it looks good to them. I actually do believe in the mythological Thor. I believe that he was a myth, and also Thor does exist. He's just, he is a fictional character, but he exists. So Blair, and it's a representation of Thor's hammer. You can't say. How about this? Door knockers on doors, the things that you basically. Do you know where they come from? Do you know where door knockers come from? They basically are from ancient times when basically when Vikings and a lot of the Norseland peoples basically did settle down, they would hang an emblem of Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, on their door for good luck. That's actually where we get horseshoes from. Hanging horseshoes on doors and stuff. It's kind of a thing that came from this. And people actually started to, they just used to hang their necklaces because they had necklaces from back then, hang their necklaces on nails on their doors, and basically they would use the hammer to basically knock on the door to announce their, to ask them to come to the door and stuff like that. That's where we get door knockers from. They come from little Mjolnirs that were on people's doors, or full-on hammers people used to have on their doors. So yeah, I don't know when it turned into horseshoes. I can't remember the whole horseshoe thing, but essentially people started putting horseshoes on their doors and stuff as well for good luck. But yeah, anyway. My dead ancestors are texting me on the ghost phone. They want to know your location. Yeah. All right. Can I have a big hug and squeeze? I mean, yeah. Sounds like Miss Brown. What? That didn't take long. But then again, you know, my inflations don't take that long. Panafox says, me. I wonder what my ancestor thinks of my ancestors. Man, we really messed up this kid. 20 bucks as he'll be into furry. Yeah. I read tarot. Do you have faith in? No, I don't. I don't. You know, it's a thing. I like the symbology that people can read into it, and it's like that. You know, it's cool that you can kind of think of it this way. But if I'm honest, it's a bunch of cold reading bullshit. You know, cold reading, fortune telling bullshit. You know. So, yeah. FMF says door knockers are giant nipples rings that Vikings took as trophies. Read history. No, although I know the story you're talking about. Ew. That's where the round. No, I'm not going to go into that. It's weird. No. Jeffrey says, "Wow, that's neat, Tubbs. I didn't know that." Well, that's where it's from. I used a hand pump, and my body has adapted so I can feel quicker and bigger the more I do. Okay. I just swallow air. It's easier, and it's a lot easier. It's just you know. I only have faith in the Almighty. I can't even read that now that I've read that on there. It does my brain. I cannot make my mouth do that. Cthulhu. There we go. Not his bitch brother, the flying spaghetti monster. Yeah, that has turned into a weird bullshit. The whole flying spaghetti monster. You know, I like me a good bit of atheism humor, but it's like people will believe in anything. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's almost flat earther territory now. Yeah. I can't figure out how to swallow air. Yeah, I know it's a bit tricky for some people. I was talking to somebody the other day, and they were like, "Well, how do you do that?" And I was like, "Well, you know, I told them the steps, and they literally just did it in front of me." And I was like, "That took me a while to figure out. How did you just do that?" So, everybody's different. Everyone says it was a joke. I made it up. Please don't tell me there is a legend about someone using a giant's pierced out Prince Albert on a mead hall. What? There is a thing. There is a ancient Norse legend about one of the times when I don't think it was Thor. I think it might have been it was either Odin or his dad that basically killed a giant and used his pierced nipple to hook onto so he could drag it back to his home. And something to do with the actual ring, the piercing, is something to do with something in Norse culture, homestead life, and I can't remember what it is. So when you said about the door knocker thing, I was like, no, no. Am I getting it wrong? Look that up. It's only the end part, you know. There's a big battle between either Odin or his dad, basically fighting a big, either a giant, an ice giant, or a troll or something. And then basically after they've defeated them, instead of killing them, they basically they take them back. But this is just a method that basically one of the methods that they say that they were taken back to their home. So yeah, it's weird. Wait, how do you do it though? Yeah, you basically you fill your mouth with, this is the easiest, this is the simple easy way to basically fake burp. You know, when you make burps, you basically put air into your mouth and then close off your nose, either by holding it or by just like closing it just the way that you would normally close it, you know, from off from your mouth system. Because this is a whole system that's happening in, you know, your nose and mouth are actually connected at the back of your palate. You basically normally can close that off by manipulating your tongue or your throat muscles in a certain way. Anyway, you close off your mouth and then you basically just you swallow what is in your mouth without breathing, obviously. So that's how you swallow air. And you can swallow a tiny bit of air and then burp it back out again, and that's how people will fake burp sometimes. But basically, how I do it is a bit more involved because I actually use I use my lungs as a pump. You know, basically, what happens is I'll take a big breathe in, and then I'll close off my nose and shut my mouth, and then breathe out while swallowing at the same time, and then so the air goes back up my windpipe and over the latch that cuts off your windpipe when you're eating, and down my esophagus and into my stomach. And then basically that's how you swallow air to do the inflation thing. So yeah, it's a hell of a lot safer because air gets stuck in your stomach all the time. And yes, gases do come out of your butt, but normally not that much gas. So it's a lot. Your stomach has a release valve as well. You know, it can either pump whatever's in the stomach into the small intestine, or if it's air, if you're sitting upright, then basically you'll just end up burping it out before you do any damage. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, my ancestors were into some. Oh, what? I try but get no effect, says Doug. Let me know if that helps. You know, I did do an instructional video on it at one stage. Everyone says my ancestors were into some kinky stuff. You have no idea. You have no idea. Mythology is fucked up, you know. Mythology is super fucked up. It's like I'm trying to remember a specific story involving just a random. I was like, oh, just imagine the Greek gods and how somebody basically cut off somebody's penis in their sleep and they didn't know about it, and then threw it somewhere and it made a civilization for some reason. You know, this happened in mythology. It's crazy. Oh, there's straight up homographic sex. Homographic? It's not homophobic. They're not homophobic, where Thor basically straight up rapes somebody in drag just so he can get his hammer back and then murders them. You know? It's a thing. It's mental. Yeah. Thor did a lot of, you know, everybody likes like, oh, Thor's very wholesome. You know, he's kind of like he likes to have a good time with his ale, but he basically is, You know, he's the god of farmers, and he's homoerotic. Thank you, Itchy. He's the god of farmers, and he's, you know, he's into he protects the Vikings and stuff, and he's the god of thunder, and he's got great strength, and he's the strongest of the gods, and all this stuff. And it's like, but he also likes to be a bit rapey. It's really kind of funny how many times basically it was like the ancient gods were having a party, and then Thor arrived, and he drank and he ate and he killed a bunch of people, and he fucked other people's asses, and it's like it really is like, oh no, you invited Thor, oh good. I'll get the Vaseline. Yeah, you have no idea what kind of random kinky bullshit happens in most mythology. So yeah. Fardad says, I thought the Nordic explanation for existence of the universe was basically because the dad had a massive wank and created the universe. No, not in Nordic mythology. However, that is true of Shinto mythologies, and a lot of Asian mythologies. Holy crap, you know, Hinduism and stuff like that. That's very true of Hinduism. I think even some stuff in the Quran is like that as well, where basically the emissions turned into the universe. It's the Big Bang of the big watermelon, basically. You know, but it's a bit different. I think basically Odin's dad and mum basically created the universe and the 9 realms and all that stuff. I don't think that they banged any part of it into existence, but you know. Panafox says, my ancestors had big imaginations. Did they? What is your ancestry, you know? You do quality burps instead of fake ones. Well, they are actual real burps because they are gas leaving my stomach, but that's only because I put gas in my stomach. I'm still getting nothing. I don't know what to do. I can't really teach you how to do this. It's something that you're going to have to figure out for yourself. Burp control is a big part of it. You have to keep the gas in yourself. So basically, you have to learn how to not burp after drinking something really fizzy. Try that, because that might help you with your gas reflex. It's not really a gag reflex because it's the other way around. So yeah. I keep trying, but nothing happens. I keep trying, but nothing's happening. Well, like I said, it takes a while. It takes a while to figure out for some people. It took all my life to figure this out. So yeah. Battlefox says, how the fuck you don't feel someone cutting your dick off in your sleep? You have to be a heavy sleeper. I feel bad if you were having a wet dream. The thing is that it's weird. For some reason, this is very, very much in Greek mythology. When a god sleeps, they basically they are completely asleep. They're comatose. They don't feel anything, you know, because basically there have been gods that have been cut open in the middle, and you know, to rescue things that have been eaten by some gods from their bellies. There've been tons of just stuff that's just like didn't somebody have their arm or leg cut off or something at one stage because they were asleep? It's like, Jesus Christ, gods must have been super paranoid. It's like, oh, I'm getting tired. No, can't sleep. I'm awake. It's like, I'm getting tired and somebody's just sharpening a knife in the background. It's like, I mean, I'm not getting tired. I'm feeling hungry. I'm guessing that's, yeah. Yeah, it's definitely hunger. It's not sleep. It's hunger. You know? So yeah, mythology is crazy but funny. And very interesting to me. So yeah, everyone says I have read some of the old sagas. I do know how fucked up it can get. Yes. Have you ever read the Iliad? Just well, a translation of the Iliad. You know, because basically the original Iliad, directly translated, is painful to read because it's even in a narrative language that we don't even understand anymore. It's like how Shakespeare and how it's basically been transcribed. It's been updated over time so that basically people can read it. Well, it's still unfucking readable. The stuff that's in schools right now is not purely the English that was used to write that whatever was written. It was a bit more fucked up. It's unreadable. Elizabethan English is crazy. You're like, how did this paragraph turn into, hey, what's up? You know? Fuck. So yeah. Yeah, it's bad. The big self bang, yeah. What's going on, James? It's just lots of emojis. Palafox says, I wonder who would be worse to get raped by, a monitor or Thor. I think you're going to end up dead either way. You know? So yeah. Itchy says, someone could do that to me. I'm the heaviest sleeper. Yeah, I've literally like carried Itchy somewhere and he fell asleep. And he was asleep, so yeah. You need to control it. Father says you need to control it in so far as you don't let the little ones go. You let the massive ones out. I don't understand what that means. Burping or farting? Itchy says that would make a great mini comic tub. What? What? Everyone says the translation of the Iliad is I had sucked. It was unreadable. So you probably had the direct translation. Yeah, it's like you need to read somebody that's read it and then basically wrote it down in modern vernacular. Otherwise, you are fucked. Now I can read Shakespeare just fine, but the translation of the Iliad I had was atrocious. Are you talking about like the Shakespeare that you can buy from stores and you have to read in class and stuff? Because that's what I'm talking about. That is not the actual Elizabethan text. A direct copying into just somebody like typed it in word for word, letter by letter, is unreadable. It's mental. Somebody's basically gone in and tried the best they can to shorten it and to better it so that it can be readable. Anyway, it's like the Bible. The original Bible is like crazy long, and then they just straight up tried to transcribe it, but they rewrote it, and it's now called the King James Bible. In Elizabethan times, probably they think maybe by William Shakespeare, which is hilarious. Anyway, say when I had to write a paper for it, I got points off because despite the fact that I quoted the book in parts word for word, it was considered wrong for improper grammar. Well, yeah. Again, modern vernacular is completely different to traditional vernacular, especially Elizabethan vernacular. It's crazy. In the last 100 years, it's actually changed. You know, the way people speak now is drastically different compared to how people spoke 100 years ago. So yeah, it's like all you have to do is look at the Constitution of the United States. Sometimes it's unreadable. You know, granted that was like 200 years ago, but you know. The bit with the man sharpening a blade behind a god saying he was sleepy, maybe draw it. The thing is, I'm not very good at comic drawing, you know, quickly like doodling that. I'd make it an entire thing. I'd make it an entire art piece. I'm just not interested in it, you know. But yeah. But it'd be funny. I admit it was funny. For thou may. Oh no, I'm not reading it. Shut up. You had a sandwich. I had a big sandwich for for breakfast dinner. Yes. Honest, that's pretty much what it is, James. Yeah. He says, phones at 1%, just heads up, hugs all around, guys. No. Are you still there? If you're still there, I'm looking at the bottom of the chat, so like hit a button. I'm gonna go soon anyway, because I'm getting hungry and also I wanted to play this game that I bought, so yeah. Okay. Get off. Belly rubs, itchy, and belly salute. Ow. Ow. Excuse me. I'm not reading. I'm not going to try to. Dude, don't do this to me because my dyslexia is bad, and also my speech impediment is getting worse for some reason this month. I think it might just be proximity to my mother. Like she's getting closer. So basically, it's like my speech impediment is going crazy. So true, Tubbs, about the Constitution. It is the language used in the Constitution, the vernacular used in the Constitution is just it's slightly fancier, just a little bit slightly fancier than how they just talked normally in those times 200 years ago. So it's like, okay, you know. Do you ever get yourself to Bristol, Bristol, UK? Sometimes. Super rare, but yeah, it's happened. Sometimes when I'm visiting my mother, because I get the train from my mother-in-law to Bristol, and then I go see her in Cornwall. So sometimes it depends. And she says, "Thank you, Tubbs." Looks at Doug. Ooh. I just took the sentence, "The sexy bear Tubbs is doing a live stream," and added a bunch of right. If and thou. I got it. Thank you. I am gonna have to go though soon, guys. Well, now I'm gonna have to go now-ish, guys. So, I will be back though. I do not know when I'm gonna have some free time over the next until Thursday, but essentially I will be back to just talk to you guys for the live stream. It's Balloon Week, so I might be filming something. I don't know. We'll just see what happens over the next couple of days, and then on Thursday, it will be, I will blow up a balloon every single day till Sunday, probably. Oh no, I can't because I'm going to the fucking Bloxham Fair. Oh damn it! Yeah, next weekend I'm going to a Steam fair, and that's a whole weekend. So this weekend, sorry. So probably from Friday. So I've only got Thursday this week to myself. God damn it! Just hurt my brain. I hurt myself, not my brain. Just all of me. Uncool. How am I only just realizing that I've only got one day this week where I'm basically not doing anything but work. Whatever, guys. I'll try to see you tomorrow. Stop it. Stop with the Elizabethan talk. I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm just going. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in on the conversation, and don't forget to vote if you're on Discord in the weekly topic thing. The polls are back on, so don't forget to vote. And yeah, shut up. In a minute, food. Bye, guys.